Welcome to Raw and Unfiltered, watching the third quarter tape. Phoenix Suns versus Sacramento Kings. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, Joe. So, we're watching the entire third quarter in this complexity. I'm going to go over turnovers, attacks to the basket, steals, and good shots. We'll tally mark every single one. That right there is beautiful, Harrison Barnes. Methodical, slow, but yet very, very effective. I'm loving it, man. He has gotten really good with that move. Even a guy like Mikal Bridges, who was an exceptional defender, and I mean elite defender, cannot stop the strength of a Harrison Barnes right there. I'm loving that. So one goes to attack to the basket. Let's get it popping. Okay, Fox picking up full court. I mean, right now it's a tied game. The Kings are down by 3 at the half. Mikal Bridges tried to get inside position. He did. And Harrison Barnes fouled him. Good recognition by CP3. Okay. Again, always try to put your guys in the best situations. Again, Crowder tried that, and guess what? Richaun Holmes anticipated that and got a steal. Okay, well, here goes. Oh, what a pass. Oh, Bagley. Bagley, you got to finish that, boy. Fudge. What a pass, though. What recognition. An execution by Richaun Holmes. Oh, that was an easy miss, too. That was an easy miss by Chris Paul. That was an easy miss. Oh, nice double, Bagley. And he saves the ball? What? Oh, man. You gotta dribble, Darren. Good job by Buddy. By attacking the middle, everybody converges. He kicks out, but Fox should have dribbled it right there. Okay, well, that was a switch. Still missed it. But he switched with Bagley, and he still missed it. Okay. And Booker flops. But good defense on Mikal in that recovery. Let's watch that again. So that was a switch. Good contest by Bagley. But he pushes it, kind of. They try to feed him, yeah. That was a foul. That was a foul. That was a foul. It's all right, though. Good recognition right there.
Yeah, the balance is fine, but when you're lagging a little bit, your star has to take over. And Devin has to take over.
So we got the one turnover, one attack to the basket.
So then you lead by example.
That's a good out-of-bounds play right there. Buddy doing Buddy things, Buddy buckets, a little bit of space, and he has all he needs.
Where the Suns were playing the Clippers many times, and he just would take over the ball game coming out of the locker room in the third quarter.
See, I like what Richaun just did right there. Look at that. So, obviously, the defense is in essence the first half. The Kings blitzed the hell out of Booker, and right here, they said, "Beat me, make that pass." Guess what? Bagley is right here, sliding over. Just in case he drops it off, but he doesn't. And then you have this pressure on Booker. And that caused a turnover. That's great stuff. It's a great game plan. At this point, the Suns still hadn't adjusted, right?
Work his way into the mentality of this team and try to figure it out. He's not going to try to force feed it.
See, this is good. Buddy playing pick and roll with Marvin Bagley. And then he keeps Paul on his back, which is Chris Paul-esque. And, you know, that wasn't the best of passes, but he still recovered. And it got Bagley a great angle at a one-on-one against a guy that's smaller than him, and he just got to be better about it. He has to finish that.
steps out for Chris
Period.
Paul. Crowder's the kind of guy that can cover a Luka Doncic, a LeBron James.
That's a foul. That's a foul. Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Oh my gosh. I'm glad they called. I would have been pissed if they would have called it a defensive foul. Stop acting like you didn't hit the man. Stop it. Chris Paul. As great as you are, man, you're a little whiner. Right there, man. You got to finish that. That's good defense. But you got to finish that, Bags. You got to finish that, Bags. Here we go. Okay. Nice weak side action over here. Bagley sets a slip screen, and then HB cuts to the middle. Right? That drags Mikal Bridges, their best defender. My gosh. But because you had action, right? Because you had some movement here, De'Aaron is supposed to take the screen. He says not. Let me go from 1 to 100 real quick. Oh! And then just the body control, the finish, the power, the maturity. De'Aaron Fox, that was special. That is an attack to the basket.
First two in double figure scoring for Sacramento.
Attack to the basket. And that's a good shot, man. To me, that's two things. Good shot, good recognition, good everything. Here we go. See, good defense, man. Good defense. Again, go back to that. Blitz. See this? See this? They're blitzing him. They're blitzing him. Booker saw it. At this point, Booker shook, man, because he's seen it all game. He's like, man, I got to get up a shot. But it was contested. Good stuff. The Kings at this point, man, y'all realize they're up 61 to 56. Okay.
5-point Kings lead. Holmes in a crowd.
I mean, that's good hands by Book.
Yeah, good hands there from Devin.
They'll line up another three. Couldn't get it.
Bad miss. He's short. See, at this point, he's rattled. That's from all the blitzing. Good recovery by Rashawn. He turned it over on the other end. Good job, boy. Again.
And again, I think Devin is going to find out that
it's part of the game. Right now, he's frustrated. He's fluttered. Flustered.
And to me, with Chris Paul now on this team, Tommy, I think he doesn't have to do what he did last year per se. He really passed the ball a lot last year.
That's just great, Chris Paul-esque doing moves. This point of the video is where it starts to buffer a little bit. That's just a good block. Okay. That's just a wild play. Wild play by Crowder trying to get a foul. Sit down, boy. At this point, they're still up 61-58. Yeah. Bam. They're up by 6. That's just Buddy being Buddy. Let's watch that again. That's a slip. Yeah. Good shot. It's a good shot. 15 points at this point for Buddy Hield. Okay. Here we go. See, that's to me that's ticky tacky for sure. De'Aaron Fox trying to apply pressure. Michael Bibby right there. Shout out to Bibby. Bibbylicious.
I think you were like 24 back then. I mean, that's a great photo. That's got to make air at some point.
It's good defense by Buddy.
All night long with Eddie Johnson. Jump hook.
That's a good move, but I thought he'd travel a little bit, shuffle his feet. It's all good, though. Again, he struggles with the ball, though. He can't dribble, and DeAndre Ayton. You got to make him dribble. Make him put it on the floor again. That's a foul. Good recognition. Okay. Okay, buddy. Y'all see this? Watch this right here. With the back pick here. Oh, good recognition, man. Loving that. That's good execution. It's good execution. 64-60 at this point.
Well, you can't win 40-plus games, and that's a goal for the Suns if you don't beat the teams that you should beat. He's
talking about beating the team that you should beat. That's how the Kings feel about them.
cannot get out of Sacramento with one win.
Buddy Hield.
It's a good move. It's a real good move. Okay. Good screen. Good screen. That's a real good screen. That's Buddy snaking himself into the basket right there. Great move with the left hand. That's Bahama on Bahamas. Okay.
You use your fouls. You just don't get in foul trouble. I mean, that's just the mentality.
Hield going to work here in the third quarter.
Good defense, Rashawn. Good defense, Rashawn. See, that's why I love Rashawn. He can switch on to anybody. Good defense. Bags. Kings are playing good defense at this point still. Okay. That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. Man, that's awful, though. Again, those are two bunnies that he already missed. Yeah, that's beautiful. Mikal Bridges got that smooth stroke. If he hits down at a consistent rate, man, he's going to be nice. De'Aaron's so fast. Nice cleanup by Rashawn, though. Okay, back to getting low. Got some weak side action. Weak side action. See, that's ticky-tacky right there. Seriously. Seriously. He's moving his feet. That's ticky-tacky. That's part of the blitz, though. Right?
Those kind of offensive rebounds and stick backs.
It's a good screen by Aiden. I mean, to me, that's just ticky-tacky. Period. Good job, Rashawn. Don't worry about it.
Like a freight train. And then you talk about Mikal and that sweet spot.
He's like a locomotive, but you know, you just got to get in front of the guy and try to draw fouls because he will jump over your back.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy never stops working.
That's just a good move by Booker. Yeah, see what happened there, though? All game, right? So he calls for a pick and roll. Rashawn's like, okay, I'm going to blitz you. And Booker's like, nah, I ain't going that way no more, bro. So he goes away from it, uses his special ability to just to find a way to get open and create some space for himself. And that's just great Bookerness.
It's amazing that the Suns are only down 3. I mean, the way this game has flowed.
Man, at this point, they're only down by 3.
You just kind of feel with this Suns roster and their lineups that those floodgates are going to open up at some point.
Good job, Kojo. That was created by a nice pick and roll by Rashawn.
Roster and their lineups that those floodgates are going to open up at some point. Team to the mix.
Okay, just the free throws. Dario Saric.
8 balls as well as prognosticated. No.
Okay.
They have to get to the point where
1-2-2. That's unacceptable. That's to me, that's unacceptable. Like you cannot allow this to happen.
No. They have to get to the point where they're growing into that ability to win games.
Sacramento pressing the Suns pressers. The campaign couldn't make the shot. Point blank. There's Book.
Damn.
The campaign couldn't make the shot.
It's just a good ball moving by the Suns. Just good defense. Can't do much more about that. So they take the lead at this point, right? No? 68-70. Buddy misses that. Okay, they're pushing it. I mean, that was open. Buddy got to hit that shot. It's a terrible foul, by the way. It's a terrible foul by Glenn Robinson. Again, if you guys watched the post-game show, we're upset that he got this many minutes. At this point, he's playing with HB, though.
He's a guy, he grew out there, and all of a sudden he changed the game for him by hitting big shots. And
5:32.
Solid defense.
Booker, sorry about that, Each. 12 points now for Book. Yeah, there's a chemistry, too, between Glenn Robinson III and Halliburton.
So they took out HB. And they put in Hassan Whiteside, and they put in Tyrese.
Effective in the second half. So keep an eye on Halliburton and Glenn.
Go back to this. It's a real good play. See, they get the ball to Booker down low now. Because every time he brings the ball up, or he gets the ball at the top of the key, they're blitzing him. That's the game plan. See, he's laughing. He's like, yeah, that's how we do it. That's the adjustment. So the adjustment was made at the 5:23 mark. Right. About 23.
treated like a playoff game.
How you get your star shots. It's very important. Very, very important. Here comes Kaminsky.
3 to go in the third, and Booker working on his
And then he ties the game at 70. At this point, 5 minutes left, man. It's a tied game. It's there for the taking.
Devin is going to get his 25
Okay.
points.
Dribble handoff. Okay, swing, swing. Good swing, buddy. Good shot, Tyrese. Man, they're up by 3 at this point. That's smooth. This is good offense, man. This is really good offense.
20 years old, the rookie out of Iowa State.
20 years old. Iowa State. See? See? That's just great defense, man. Let's go back to that. That's strength right there. Say, nah, you ain't moving me. Man, that's just bad luck. That's unfortunate. Like, they should have came up with the ball right here, right? They don't. That's, honestly, that's on Glenn's falling asleep. Mikal gets the damn offensive rebound, and he hits the shot. Cameron Johnson, he's smooth. But check this out. He falls asleep. Then Kojo, that's his man. Then Tyrese has to rotate. Then Tyrese has to go back to his man. I mean, it's tough. That's on Glenn Robinson, man.
Great decision there from Mikal Bridges. He had Frank Kaminsky there. He found a guy that he knows has the hot hand.
Okay. There's no weak side action. Everything's on the strong side. Turnover. Foul, though. That's smooth, bro. Here we go. Pick and roll.
We have an offensive foul on Sacramento.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's offensive foul. It's a bad screen by Bagley. Bagley got to get better at that. Period. Rashawn gets those calls too, but those are ticky-tacky. Like when Rashawn does it, that's just the refs trying to take him out of the game. That right there was a bad moving screen. Like, that was a moving screen. He was not set. Again, see that? See that? That's the adjustment. Go back to this. Devin Booker now is catching the ball where? Right here. He's starting from here now. Okay? Now there's a switch. To me, you don't switch. You don't. You stay here. They do. Now there's a mismatch. Now you got Booker on Bagley. And that's a great shot. He missed it, though. Oh, Fox is so fast. That's terrible. That's terrible. Stop it. That is not an offensive foul. Terrible. Challenge that, Luke.
As you know, is bigger than most point guards and stronger. And so you can really take away from him by just getting to your spot.
That's a bang-bang play. I apologize. It's bang-bang.
Yeah, that's okay.
That could go either way. It could go either way. And they called out a foul. Blocking foul. Okay. 2 free throws. Here we go. Okay. Bad defense. It's bad defense. Bagley hasn't had a good quarter, man. Bagley's had a really bad third quarter. Bagley's had a really bad third quarter.
Charge call on De'Aaron Fox, so it was a block on Payne, and Fox went 1 of 2 from the line. Frank comes right back with the bucket. Fox now finding Glenn Robinson the third.
It's a bad shot. It's a bad shot.
Devin Booker. Devin.
Damn, man. Kojo's not been sharp. I mean, you're watching the dude dribble the ball, not at full speed.
Devin.
Come on, man. That's just bad. Barbecue chicken.
But still cognizant to get it off the glass. He's got them good breaks.
He also has 9 of his 16 points here in the third quarter. Bagley on the spin.
Good move, Bag. About time. Good move, though.
Those are the guys that really give you problems because he's so thin.
If you can't get over Kaminsky, that's embarrassing, but I'm glad you did. Good defense. Fox is so good.
Galloway, quick
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. The Human Torch. Langston Galloway is my boy. Just quick release. It's impossible to block that. I'm sure they'll point this out. Stay down, Rook. 4-point play. At this point, so check this out, right? That's a 4-point play. Now they're down by 5. 2:41. Down by 5. What happened? Okay, it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. Give it back.
You're gonna miss something. Halliburton.
It's a good move. It's a good move, Halliburton. It's a good move, though.
Now you see why he played.
Okay, down by 3. 2:14 left.
30 minutes. That's a ton of trust.
I'm trying to figure out where they went wrong.
Campaign.
Awful looking shot by Payne. Good rebound. Okay, trying to feed. Man, better throw that up. You got Langston Galloway on you, man. Oh my gosh, man, that's just bad So now Fox get the offensive foul. Back. You gotta throw it up there, bro. You got to throw the ball up there, Glenn. You gotta throw the ball up there, Glenn. Like, what are you doing? You were 2 seconds too late. Bro, that's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, that's a good move by Payne by anticipating that Fox is going left. We all know Fox loves going left, but that should have never happened, though. If you feed Bagley, throw the ball up high, keep the ball up high. That's 4 fouls on Fox right there. Unnecessary. Turnover. Another one. I lost count how many turnovers, but...
Whips it over to Cam Johnson, draws the contact, and a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, Bagley hasn't had the best quarters. Cameron Johnson having a really good quarter. 83-78.
He is not just a three-point shooter. I don't want him to buy into that.
Who slips? Glenn Robinson. God, he's been awful. Glenn Robinson's not even the worst. He's out here slipping and stuff.
I mean, he wants a full menu. You just don't want the appetizer just taking the threes. He's got a lot of stuff in his game. I wouldn't be shocked down the line if he got some post-ups. Because I think he would.
Well, HB comes back into the game, but that's a little bit too late.
It's those new shoulders, EJ. When he came back to the bubble, rejoined this team after the break.
So he comes in for Glenn Robinson, right? Yeah, man, Glenn really hurt the team defensively, though.
I mean, and that's the key, and he'll find out he's going to get stronger. And for a guy like him,
that's Mikal Bridges being great, though. I mean, his long hands, the way he just affects so many offensive players. And that's Kojo and Buddy not having good chemistry. Okay. See where he started now?
He will.
Yeah, he talked about the special weightlifting, the exercises that I believe it was he and his brother were doing.
So this was a really good move by Mikal. It's a good offense. Caught the ball. It's buffering at this point. There you go. Okay. Buddy missed point blank layup.
Bodies go down. Here comes Booker. Met by Harrison Barnes.
Okay.
Open. Couldn't get it to him, and now it's Campaign.
Cameron Payne.
Frank rolls.
I mean.
And the finish.
Yeah. You gotta let Kaminsky roll. I mean, that's what I would do. You just made the bucket.
So you know he's pretty much glued to the floor, and you worry if he could get
Kojo missed it. I mean, that's a good shot, though.
Put in some real solid minutes
and just a team favorite. Book.
Damn.
From deep. Went for a 2-for-1.
Damn, the Kings are down by 10, man. Kings are down by 10. 26 seconds.
Pretty good. I mean, Man, that thing almost went in. He wasn't just trying to quick shoot
Close,
it.
buddy.
He could really
Unlock the
drill it
clock.
there.
13 on the clock, though.
Closing out the quarter.
18 to 5 run, man.
18 to 5 run.
And they're down by 10.
10-point lead. Their biggest.
This is good. That's just really good defense by Mikel. Well, bad offense by Buddy. Foul. Man, the game, literally the game flipped in the last 2 minutes. Literally. It was just exactly what happened. That's unbelievable how this game got away from the Kings. It's unbelievable how the game got away from the Kings. Little things, too. The game was competitive, literally, the entire quarter. The entire quarter.
Don't talk about the officials much. I don't like.
My gosh.
Sometimes it goes on either end.
What you are right now.
Okay.
Oh, man, I remember this. Put Fox in, right? 4.9 seconds.
Suns have been fired up to close out this quarter. They're up a dozen.
Gosh.
And an offensive foul. Tried the dribble.
What a terrible call, man. What a ticky-tacky call. That's 5 fouls. Kings down by 12. At this point, it's a wrap. It's too much.
Kings now not getting the look that they got. That's illegal right there. You cannot do that.
Head of the snake on the bench.
And that's
tough.
Foul number 5 on De'Aaron Fox.
That's tough.
They brought him in to close out the quarter. Fouls on Fox. 1
Oh, man, that's tough.
For Phoenix. Frank, quick.
That's a wrap right there. 90 to 78. That was raw and unfiltered, y'all. Watching the third quarter, Kings versus Suns. As you can see, the Kings were in the entire third quarter, and it just got away from them real fast too. That's the crazy part, and they just could not recover. They could not recover, man. That's gonna do it, y'all. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys thought. Doing the Nuggets one soon, so. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Peace.